get that rosary. Give me the rosary. I am Bishop Oliver Doeme, Deixe-se, the Catholic Bishop of Maiduguri Diocese in Nigeria. I've been in this diocese for the past almost 14 years. I was ordained in 2009, and since then I have been struggling to keep the faith, going in this very particular diocese in Nigeria, despite the challenges we are facing. Our diocese is situated in the northeastern part of the country, and in this particular area we are the experience of the Boko Haram crisis. And the Boko Haram crisis started in 2009. That was when I became the fourth bishop of the diocese. Boko Haram means Western education is evil, and so is an Islamic sect, and it's a very violent sect. It's a terrorist group, and this group says that anything that is Western is evil, including Christianity. And therefore, all this while their target has been to see that Christianity is eliminated in our diocese, the northeastern part of Nigeria, the entire country, and even beyond. So right from its inception, the group has targeted Christian shops, houses, places of worship, their business centers, and even the Christians themselves. So they would burn down their shops, burn down their houses, burn down their places of worship, and sometimes even killing some of the Christians. So that has been the origin of this very particular group. But as I'm talking to you, it's not as if it has finished completely. Even though I will tell you later how a lot of interventions have taken place, spiritual interventions have taken place. But then the important thing is that yes, this is a sect that is against Christianity. And its own aim is to institute its strict brand of Islam. In other words, you can just stay at home, there should be no education. And that has been its own agenda. The crisis of Boko Haram kept on escalating since it started in 2009. And the climax of it was in 2014. This was when the group or its members overran the security. And they were chasing the security, the soldiers, the police, and all other security agents like children. They were running in front of them because they were well armed, they had more superior weapons. And so they were, crushing the security personnel. Because of this, they were able to capture many areas. They put many areas under their control. And Maiduguri, which is the capital of a diocese, was made the capital of Boko Haram, caliphate. They call it the caliphate. In other words, their own kingdom. Since the sect members started their operation from Maiduguri, so they made it their own capital. And that tells you what, we've been experiencing all this while. So from that time to this 2014, the attacks kept on increasing. And they captured many areas in our diocese. Because of this, we have over 100,000 Catholics. I'm not talking of all other all Christians, only Catholics. Over 100,000 Catholics were displaced. They had to run, for their dear lives, run to different parts of the country and even outside the country. As I'm talking to you, we have some of our people who are still in Cameroon. They were there in thousands. Apart from that, we have over 25 priests that also had to run away from their places of work because the Boko Haram members had taken control of those areas. We have over 45 religious nuns that also had to run from their convents and their places of apostolate. We have what we call the volunteers, those who assist priests in outstation churches. Now these volunteers, we call them in our place catechists. They are catechists. And over 200 of them also had to run away with their own families. They are married, so they had to run away with their own families. In addition to this, we have the Chibok girls. 279 of them were taken away in 2014. That school is located in my own diocese. And up to now, we have slightly less than 100 that have not come back. Even though some have come back, but of course with children. Of course, some of them have come back with children because they were married out to these Boko Haram members. Now, in addition to that, we have our structures that were destroyed. Our minor seminary, thanks be to God, thanks to our Mother Mary, who shielded our own children, but the Boko Haram penetrated the seminary compound, and thanks be to God, the students were evacuated, but they destroyed the structures, burned down the structures. These catechists have a school. We have a catechetical training school. They also went there and destroyed the structures there. Our mission schools were affected. Some of them were also not only vandalized, but even burned down. Some of the nuns, some of them were working in hospitals, and the hospitals were destroyed. 2 of them were destroyed by the Boko Haram members. So a lot of destructions have taken place. Priest residents were also destroyed. Now, in the midst of all this, we were definitely traumatized, devastated, in anguish and in pains. So, in October of that same year, 2014, that was the climax of those attacks. I went into my chapel in order to pray. And then suddenly when I looked up, I saw Jesus standing at the right-hand side of the altar. In his 2 hands was a very long sword, very long one.